Good evening. This is the meeting of the Laverne Board of Zoning Appeals, July 31st, 2018 at 5:30 p.m. I'll call this meeting to order. We do have a quorum. Has everyone had a chance to, the board members had a chance to read the minutes from the last meeting?
Yes.
I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Minutes are approved as presented. This evening we have one item of new business. It's a sign variance for Arby's Takeout Restaurant. Property is located at 515 Waldron Road. It's a highway service zoning district and the parcel is owned by Arby's Restaurant Group. May we have the report, please, Bo?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This Arby's is located near I-24 on Waldron Road, and most of you know it was recently renovated, and the outside exterior was updated. And with that, they have two signs that they're allowed outright, and those two signs are already installed. One of those is the pole sign at the street. And so tonight they're asking for two additional signs. One of these would be installed on the drive-through side of the building, and one would be installed on the opposite side. And these two signs each comprise 26 square feet. So that's 52 square feet together. And as the current Laverne sign ordinance says, a business in a C2 zoning district can be allowed 200 square feet of wall signage if they utilize just two signs. So Arby's is not coming close at all to that 200 square feet. The two additional signs tonight, if granted, and the additional sign that's already on the building would equal 70 square feet. So that's the end of the report. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a representative from Arby's here tonight, engineering? Would you take the podium, please? Would you raise your right hand, please? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Would you state your name and address for the record, please?
Scott Denson, 2705 Glen Rose Avenue, Nashville, Tennessee, 37210.
You've heard the report from the city planner. Do you have anything you would like to add, subtract, change?
Just that when they submitted the remodel, they had really hoped to be able to still have these signs on each side of the building, which is their typical, on the remodels for Arby's, that's typically what they, on their packages, what they proposed. And basically, they just want it to be visible for the traffic going each direction on Waldron Road. And I guess the ordinance right now was changed recently, but there's still a lot of businesses in Laverne that still are able to have signs on the side of the building and the front. But they're not really asking for too much in square footage. They're just asking if it's still possible to be able to install those two signs that Bo just mentioned.
Even though that's their proposal, with the big sign, the pole sign they have out in front, you still think those side signs are necessary?
I mean, you can still see that it's an Arby's, obviously, but I guess they were hoping to at least have exception, to the ordinance since the signs are so small. But sure, yeah, you can still see it with the road sign. Yes, I would agree with that.
Okay. Any questions from the board, please?
Do we have a picture of the pole sign? I see McDonald's.
There was, I had both of those in front of me today, and I chose to do this one because they weren't requesting to make any change to the pole sign, so I didn't include the pole sign.
Is the pole sign clearly visible to both lanes of traffic as you're going up and down Waldron Road, do you think?
Yes, ma'am. It's also a lot shorter than the McDonald's sign, a lot. I don't know how tall that McDonald's sign is, but it's huge. I'd say the Arby's sign is about the height of the top of the old
Facade there.
facade, where it's the gable part at the top. I'd say it's about that tall.
So, Bo, the picture you took there, isn't that a logo at the front of the building there on this side that we're looking at?
Yeah, see that's the old model. It's completely been remodeled since that photograph was taken.
So is that logo presently on the building?
No.
And that's on the drive-through side, correct?
All those signs are gone. The whole building looks entirely different now.
Do you have a picture of how it looks now?
Yes, ma'am.
They're in the packet.
That's what we've got, okay.
They work right there.
What's on each side of your Arby's? On the opposite side facing your Arby's on the sides? Do you know what's on there? I mean, clearly there's a McDonald's maybe.
I'm sorry, on the building? On the Arby's building, the new one?
Yeah. Is
Right
there
now,
like a-
there's nothing on the sides.
No, I mean, as you're driving down the sides of the building and you're looking at Arby's on one side, what's on the opposite side? Is there another business there or is there a road?
I believe McDonald's is next door.
Okay, and then
right.
on the other side?
That is a good
I believe
question.
it's a gas station.
There's the gas station in the
Station.
ortho.
Okay.
So my comment is that if you're coming into Arby's, you're going to see the pole sign first. If you're coming in from the I-24 side, the gas station would limit the vision on the sign between the gas station and Arby's itself. So although I don't have an issue with the sign on the north side of that picture when you come down Walden Road to see it, I do have an objection with the signage between on the gas station side, because I don't think it doesn't do any good. You won't be able to see it.
As long as we're discussing this, I will say that coming in from the interstate side of the building, that the building is plain, there's nothing there to indicate that is a restaurant at all from that side of the building, and I would not have an objection to a sign on that side of the building.
From the interstate side,
Yes,
like coming down Waldron Road off the interstate?
yes, from that direction.
Well, you can't miss the pole sign.
You can't miss the pole sign, but I would not, the sign that he's talking about is very small.
This is the Arby's that's on the side next to where the McDonald's is,
Yes, ma'am.
correct? Because I know there's another similar type restaurant on the opposite side, near the interstate. So we're not
But
talking about
no.
that one, right? We're talking about this one? Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions by the board? I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to deny the application as submitted.
Is there a second?
Second?
We'll take a voice vote whether to approve or deny the motion.
Graham, if you could, before, just state the reasons for the objection, if it's in full for both signs or what?
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm just concerned that the signage, at the end of the day, for me, if you see the pole sign and you have GPS and you live in Laverne or Smyrna or surrounding areas, you know where Arby's is. So to put an additional sign in the drive-through when you're already in the drive-through is immaterial to me. I don't think it's valid.
I don't see any other traffic. I can't vote for it because I don't see any other traffic that you're going to miss. I mean, you're not going to be able to attract McDonald's customers over. You're not going to be able, you may be able to attract a couple of people from the gas station, but they're going to have a clear view of your pole sign too.
Yes, ma'am.
And I just don't see the need for it according to the way our new rules are set up.
Okay, we'll take a voice vote now, and if you vote aye, you're voting for denial of the petition. Okay, we'll start.
Aye.
Aye.
No?
Aye.
I'm sorry, your petition fails then, 3-1.
Okay, well, thank you for your time. I'd like to thank Bo too for helping make sure I got all this turned in correctly.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Since that's the only order of business for tonight, there being no further business, this meeting's adjourned.